Hello everyone and welcome to the Impact Play, impacting more than just gaming. I'm your founder and host, Muhammad, otherwise known as It's Yagu. We are your one-stop news job for the latest and greatest across gaming, tech, entertainment, sport, and music. Plus, we are also amplifying voices from those respective fields and having their stories told here on the Impact Play. You can join us when we record the show live over at twitch.tv/the Impact Play and by clicking on that notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live, or later on YouTube, or even on your favorite podcast platform. You simply search for the Impact Play. However you consume our content, wherever you consume it, we are there. Your support keeps the light spreading and keeps the content rolling. You can support us over at anchor.fm/the Impact Play /support or via Patreon. Also, Recruits and Above get the show ad free. Go to Recruits and Above, have exclusive access to not only the post show, but they can even call in to be a part of the live show experience, plus early access and so much more. Learn more and become a Patreon supporter today at patreon.com/the or even by using our Epic creator code. We are Epic partners, so every purchase you make when you use the Epic code, you do get what you want, and we get a slight kickback out of it to help support the show. Further elevators, I know extra cost to you. Again, the credit code is the Impact Play. It is all one word and is not case sensitive. So without further ado, this is episode 176, and on the agenda we have a slew of showcases ranging from Summer Games Fest to the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase to even Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference of 2022. We even have all the announcements from Netflix Geek Week, a first look at the Last of Us series, the NBA Finals are still ongoing, the 2022 US Open, the 2022 BET Awards, the Made in America Festival, and so much more, plus the top stories of the week. So welcome to our very first segment of the show, where we discuss what we have been playing, what we have been enjoying, essentially, what we have been up to. This episode of the Impact Play is sponsored by Audible. Sign up for your free 30-day trial and immediately get access to one credit that is good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/the Impact Play. Even by using our promo code the Impact Play at checkout. Again, go to audibletrial.com/the Impact Play or using my promo code by entering our promo code the Impact Play at checkout. Alrighty, folks, I know it's been a while since we've done a live recording of the show due to the slew and just the sheer amount of showcases that we had, the co-streams that we've been doing for 2 weeks now. So literally we delayed it for this reason alone. Once everything's done and settled, then we could go ahead and report on everything that came from those announcements and those showcases alike. But nonetheless, we are back, and there also will be another episode this coming Sunday as well, so be on the lookout for that. And we will be recording review casts for Ms. Marvel, for Obi-Wan Kenobi, so be on the lookout for that. But nonetheless, I haven't been on Destiny 2. I've been on it a little bit, but not that much. Injustice 2, I've been on that a little more than usual. Warzone, not that much. And our Game Pass Game of the Month, like I said, we've barely been doing anything else. Even I was supposed to do a review cast for Bugsnax, but I didn't. I didn't get to complete the game because all these announcements that have been like literally ongoing. Literally yesterday was the last one coming from Assassin's Creed, the 15th anniversary live stream, which is again one of our news stories as well. But nonetheless, hopefully, it's already towards the end of the week. By next week, hopefully, we should be done and over with Bugsnax. So be on the lookout for that review cast for that game as well. I'm still watching season 3 of Stranger Things. Literally, I just completed episode 2. Like I haven't been watching shows either. But nonetheless, once I can, I'll do once I get to season 4, I'll go ahead and do a review cast as well as I'll probably do a 2-in-1 with a spoiler cast for that. It's been a minute, but nonetheless, be on the lookout for a lot of more content coming your way from our YouTube channel. So go to youtube.com/TheImpactPlay for the latest. But nonetheless, we will get into the show. And we will start with housekeeping for you folks. Alrighty, folks, and like I said, we had a slew of co-streams that we did. Literally, these past 2 weeks. Let me open up the playlist. Hold on, the best way to do it is, let me go to here. Then it'll tell me. Ugh, darn it. This is one that I want. Literally since June 2nd. We started with the PlayStation the State of Play, and we ended yesterday with the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase Extended. So ranging from that, we had Capcom, we had PC Gaming Showcase, the regular normal Xbox and Bethesda Gaming Showcase, Tribeca Game Spotlight from the festival, the Epic Store Summer Showing. We had Netflix Day 5 that we did because it was a highlighted gaming, Devolver Digital's Direct, the Modern Warfare 2 Worldwide Reveal, as well as many others. So again, you can check that out at youtube.com/TheImpactPlay for everything, literally. But nonetheless, we're gonna hop into the normal news segment with gaming. Well, before we get into that, folks, we're gonna go ahead and take a shot of a Forto coffee shot. They always got me covered whenever I need an extra boost, whether I'm doing the live recording of the show, live co-streams, live reacts, or even playing Warzone with the squad. Well, took it all in one big gulp. Perfect. All right, this first article is coming from IGN.com. So Sonic Central 2022. So Sega's second ever annual celebration of the Blue Blur, Sonic Central, took place and brought with it a selection of trailers and announcements for games, shows, and even energy drinks. From teasers to Sonic Frontiers to the very brief look at Netflix Sonic Prime. Here's the full roundup from all those announcements. So, Sonic Frontiers, the prologue was teased. We showed a new animated prologue for the upcoming title, featuring Knuckles. No longer than 15 seconds. We had a look at Sonic Prime, at Shadow, a trailer for Sonic Origins. So it looks like it's a remastered title of Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles, and Sonic CD. We have a Blu-ray and digital release date announced for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, August 9th. Sonic costumes are coming to Metatonic's Fall Guys. We have a new Roblox collab as well with Sonic. And new characters for Sonic Mobile, Sonic Forces, and Sonic Dash. Plus a new licensing deal. So we have, let's see, what do we got? A Razer collab for a controller and a charging stand. EXG's Sonic themed Cable Guy controller holder. And just the usual. Alright. Now let's see what we got. Oh yeah, this. We have a little bit of some Xbox announcements first to go through before we get into the showcases. right, so here we go. This was ahead of its Xbox Games showcase on Sunday. So first up, Microsoft announced a plan to roll out the ability to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members to play from the cloud, select the games they already own or have purchased outside of the Game Pass library, which is slated to come later this year. And this is coming from Eurogamer, by the way. Next up, we have in 2022, Xbox Cloud gaming coming to Samsung Smart TVs, available for, again, Game Pass Ultimate members via the Gaming Hub. And we have Xbox Design Lab that is open once again. Okay, that's it on that front. Now, these next ones are coming from IGN. So, Xbox game streaming services have so far been limited to titles out inside the Xbox Game Pass lineup, but that will change later this year. No release has been announced as yet, but Xbox says that Game Pass Ultimate subscribers will soon get the ability to stream select the games. Oh, we already talked about that. Does it have anything new? No, we already talked about the Samsung. We have that already. Oh yeah. So GoldenEye 007 is apparently being remastered, and it has appeared. Its new games achievement, has been appeared on its official website, as originally spotted by Video Games Chronicle. And industry insider Warrior64 on Twitter shared these achievements below and a link to their listing online. So it looks like we should be getting an announcement sometime soon. And this last one is Microsoft has announced Project Moorcroft, which is a new initiative that will allow developers to release demos straight into the Xbox Game Pass lineup and earn money for doing so. In a briefing for media, corporate vice president Sarah Bond explained that Xbox has been fewer and fewer opportunities for developers to put games on eventual floors and present them directly to potential fans, and pointed out that this could harm small developers struggling to be seen in an online space. So we said, you know what we don't want, we don't want, we take Game Pass and make it like the show floor. Bond continued, why don't we make it possible for developers to take a level of their game, release it into Game Pass, generate excitement for what's coming, and get what really valuable feedback as they're taking and preparing their game for launch. So it looks like we could get Game Pass demos, or even like a slice of a game inside of Game Pass with no extra cost, or even a high subscription model compared to someone else that wants you to do so. But nonetheless, we have Warzone 2.0. So during the official reveal for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on June 8th, Activision provided a few details on Warzone's upcoming sequel, including confirmation that the existing version of the free-to-play Battle Royale will stick around. Activision revealed that Warzone sequel will feature Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's new guns, vehicle equipment, and mechanics. New movement is being introduced, and players will soon be able to swim and experience underwater combat as... Ooh, that's new. As well as choose between diving and sliding movements on land. So it'll have new content, systems, brand new progression, and inventories. And doesn't and apparently they didn't say that won't be able to transfer anything between Warzone 1 and Warzone 2. So we'll have to wait on that. And apparently we're getting a Razer Kishi version 2 controller that takes some inspiration from the Backbone. Coming from The Verge, Razer has announced a 99.99 Kishi V2. It's a new mobile controller that can cradle your Android phone to deliver a more handheld console-like experience in terms of what's new over the previous iteration. The Kishi V2 features some hardware traits in common with Razer's Wolverine V2 controller. And then it says it took inspiration from the Backbone. It uses a similar extended rear bridge design in place of the not terrible but less intuitive folding mechanism from the original version. This lets you easily insert or remove your phone from the controller. It ensures that more phones are compatible. So I have to wait and see until I get my hands on it. Okay. So we have everything that was announced at Summer Games Fest coming from The Verge. So let's see what do we got. We have a new Aliens game is coming next year. Aliens Dark Descent. We had a world premiere reveal. And it's slated for a 2023 release for past and current PlayStation, Xbox consoles plus PC. We saw a new gameplay from the Callisto Protocol. It comes out December 2nd. We had a more in-depth trailer for Modern Warfare 2. We have Flashback that is apparently coming to past, current gen, and in Steam and the Nintendo Switch, winter of 2022. Fort Solis is apparently Dead Space crossed with Moon. Routine, a robot horror game. Stormgate, a new RTS from a team of Blizzard veterans. High Water, though we saw a world premiere as well. Midnight Suns, we finally saw a full in-depth trailer. And it's coming out October 7th. Naughty Dog is making a new multiplayer narrative game. And a remake of The Last of Us Part 1 for the PlayStation 5. With PC currently in development. Alright, so next we have Devolver Digital's showing coming from DOT Esports. And so apparently this was the most, even this was my first time watching and co-streaming Devolver Digital's event, it was a fun time. They know how to put on a show. So we got a release date for Cult of the Lamb for August 11th. Angerfoot coming out next year. The Plucky Squire next year. Skate Story, which definitely caught my eye, coming out next year. And I believe there's another one. There was 2 games that caught my eye. Hold on. Did I miss one? Oh no, that was the Angry Foot. That was the one that caught my eye because it took me a minute to process it. Okay, so now we have Day of the Devs as well. So the titles that were revealed are Time Flies, coming to PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, PC, Mac later on this year. We have Planet of Lana, coming to Xbox and PC. Choo Choo Charles, coming in early 2022, apparently, so soon to PC. Escape Academy. The original is headed to PC, PS4, PS5 on July 14th, and will also be on Xbox Game Pass day one. A little to the left, PC and Switch, and Mac. Oh, I thought I said Mac for a second. Okay, no. Bear and Breakfast, PC and Switch on July 28th. Animal Well, PS5 and PC. Nayad, coming to PC and consoles by the end of the year. Roots of Pacha, PC. Desta, The Memories in Between. Shim, Asobo, Fox and Frog Travelers, The Demon of Adashino Island, Goodbye World, Birth, How to Say Goodbye, Little Nemo and the Guardians of Slumberland. And here's what's this? Oh, Future of Play. Future of Play Direct. It showcased more than 30 indie games. Okay, and it started with a DLC for Boyfriend Dungeon, Secret Weapons. Psychroma announcement trailer. On the we have a release window for Switch and iOS for the second half of 2022. Love Shore, we got a release date for October 21st. Spiral, we have it's coming to Xbox. The Contromancy Anthology, we have a release date for August 9. Validate, we what else we got? Worldbound, we got a release window for give me a second. Not okay. We'll wait on that. Hell Agency, Purity Decay. We got new gameplay, and it's coming August 31st. Cook Serve Forever. We have new gameplay and is a sequel to the 2013 hit Cook Serve Delicious. And it's okay. So Railbound is apparently coming to PC, mobile, and more in Steam, September 2022. Okay, Creeper, we got new gameplay. Cabaret, new gameplay. We have new gameplay for Malice and Greed, Rocket and Rumble, The Wandering Village. I'm like, how's the village wandering? It's on a huge creature that's literally moving. Labra, we have a release window for late 2022. Calico, expanded edition. And that's literally it. We have the XCOM director says that the series will return, coming from IGN. Speaking to VGC, or Video Games Chronicle, Solomon said that the XCOM will continue as long as he and the studio are around to make it. As long as I live and as the developer Farakis lives, XCOM is, I won't even say sleeping. He said, I will say XCOM is definitely not dead. Quote unquote. Okay, so we have a Final Fantasy VII is getting a 25th anniversary stream next week. What day is this? On June 16th. So it's from this article is next week. So it's starting tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. So once we get all those announcements, we'll discuss that as well on next week on this Sunday's show. And we have everything that was announced at the Upload VR showcase. We got to look at Among Us in VR. Slated for release this holiday on the MetaQuest and PC VR devices. We have Broken Edge, a new multiplayer sword fighting game. is coming out just as 2022 on the MetaQuest and PC VR. We have, how do you pronounce this? This Chronos alternate features. No. Chronos alternate. Okay. Just this Chronos alternate. That's it. It's coming out later this year on the 2 more episodes, all in VR, and the Nintendo Switch release due later this year. Okay. We have Final Fury coming to on all major VR headsets in 2023. We have Warplanes. No, I'm sorry, Hello Squad. Just as coming soon on all major VR headsets. We have Hubris. It's coming to the MetaQuest and VR platforms. Mother Gunship. Forge. We got a launch trailer. And it's a spin-off headed to the MetaQuest 2 and PC VR. We have What the Bat. It's coming to the MetaQuest 2 and other VRs. We have Green Hell VR. That is available now on PC VR platforms. If you guys are interested. It was a launch trailer. Zenith Celestial Throne. There's a new update coming June 16th on MetaQuest, PSVR, and PC VR. We have Twilight Zone, mixed reality trailer. It's available on the MetaQuest 2, and PC VR will follow at a later date. Liminal Phase. We had a reveal that is due out sometime next year. Aspire 2. Later on this year for the MetaQuest. Stride. We have a new multiplayer trailer. It's available now on MetaQuest 2 and PC VR. We have Pathcrest. It'll be out on the MetaQuest 2 later this year. Unplugged. Pantera, a new DLC. It is available now on the MetaQuest and PC VR. Hellsweeper Quest. It is headed to MetaQuest 2 and PC VR later this year. Ragnarok Hellfest DLC. We have a new launch trailer and is apparently out now. We have Propagation VR. It'll be out later this year on the MetaQuest and PC VR. Nerf Ultimate Championship. Gameplay was showcased. We have Moss Book 2, which will launch July 21st on the MetaQuest 2. We have Killer Frequency, the debut VR game from Team 17. Gambit gameplay, we gotta look at that. It's headed to the MetaQuest and PC VR later this year. And that's all we got for you. Next up, we have the Guerrilla Collective Showcase of 2022, coming from IGN as well. So we have we had over 40 new trailers and game announcements from the Guerrilla Collective. So the first one we have is Ugly. We have a new game trailer. It will arrive sometime in 2023. Rain World Downpour. We have new DLC details that have been revealed. Industria. Surprise console launch. It's coming to, and it's, now on Xbox Series and PS5 and PC is coming out later this year. Symphony of War. It's only been released on PC. So it's a Fire Emblem-like tactics game. We have Arkanoid, Eternal Battle, new moves and a release window. Coming to PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and the Nintendo Switch. It's 25-player battle royale, apparently. I was a teenage exoconalist. Release date for August 25th. Okay. Apparently it's a narrative survival card game, like Sim. Signalis, we have a release date for October 27th on Game Pass, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PC. Time on Frog Island. Release date for July 12th for the Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and PC. We have Witch Stranding. We have a release date for Steam on July 7th. Monster Outbreak. We have a release date for August 25th on PC. Gravewood High, a multiplayer update. We have Boundary Beta. That is coming out this summer. We have Alola, Champions of the Four Kingdoms, early access release date June 30th on Steam, and GOG. The Fridge is Dead. Apparently, the demo is out now. We have Alterium Shift, a demo announcement as well, coming in Q3 of this year. South of the Circle, we have a console and PC trailer. It was already available previously in iOS. That's interesting. We have Iconi Island, an Earth-lacking adventure with the Steam Open Beta on June 17th. And early access release this summer. Construct Killer, we have a Switch announcement for that platform. The Last Worker, we have a developer walkthrough. WrestleQuest, same thing. Keylocker, same. Coyote, but Torah, Lost Haven, Terrigo's Curse of the Stars, Frogon, and we have gameplay for Madison that was released, and it's out, and it will be out July 8th. From Space, we got gameplay, and it looks like it's coming fall of this year. Daymar 1994 Sandcastle, gameplay, and yeah, gameplay trailer for Slope Crashers. And we have Cassette Beasts, The Cub, Excel. We have Raytmos, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. We have Scald Against the Black Priority, 9 Years of Shadows, Greed Ventory, Spells and Secrets, River Trials, Stronger Together, Flat Eye, I Am Future, Mira, The Legends of the Jinns, Garden Inn, Exo 1. Wow, a lot of titles have been released in this announcement. Okay, in the showcase. All right, let's keep going on. Shishigo, learn Japanese with photography. All right. BATS, Bloodsucker Anti-Terror Squad, Physical Edition for the PS4 and Nintendo Switch. The War of Mine, the Final Cut gameplay, which is remastered in 4K for the PS5, Xbox Series, which is out now. And we have, next up is the Wholesome Direct, coming from IGN as well. They've been doing phenomenal with these articles, I should say. So let's see, new game over 90 titles. Whoa. Focused on cozy, welcoming, and generating wholesome aesthetics. We're gonna, let's see something. We're not gonna read all of it, but we're gonna read the majority of it. You have here it is. Here's just a list alone. Hampire on Rails, Garden of the Sea, Ollie Frog Toad Skater. That's interesting. With You, Moonstone Island, Super Mini Mart, Paper Clay, Puzzles for Cliff, Lemon Cake, Tiny Witch, The Courier, Lost Twins 2, Bloom, and so much more. And we have the PC Gaming Showcase as well, coming from the Games Hub, actually. So we have Solstice, Rotwood, Tactical Breach, The Invincible, Endless Dungeons, Deceive Incorporated, The Altars. I was gonna say, didn't I do a question? What is this? Oh, this is the only one that I remember. Outriders. Oh, okay, now I remember. Outriders Road Slayer. Yeah, some new DLC, I guess, is coming June 30th. Potion Craft. Okay, now I'm starting to remember these. Arma 4. There's an interview with the developer. Well, let's say I don't remember these. Shiro, we got a game update. I Am Future. Yep. System Shock. We got a brand new gameplay trailer. Sam Broly Immortality got a brand new trailer. Demon Souls is coming out in 2023. Scorn trailer is coming out October 21st. Stormgate got a major gameplay showcase. It is the beta, I guess, is starting sometime next year. Glumwood got his first trailer. Early access starts August 16th. Half-Life Alyx La Levitation is a 4 to 5 hour mod campaign. It launches in 2022. And next we have the Xbox and Game Pass. Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase. It is coming from Xbox as well, the Xbox Wire. So here's the lineup. So the showcase focused on the next 12 months of what's coming to Game Pass. So it showed a slew of gameplay ranging from Redfall. We got gameplay for that. We got gameplay for Starfield. What else did we get gameplay for? Let's see. Oh, Forza Motorsport, Diablo 4, and so much more. Excuse me. And they also did, which was some surprise announcement, was the Kojima announcement that they're working on a title coming to Game Pass. Even the Riot Games partnership was definitely a surprise as well. So we got our first look at Starfield gameplay, like I said. Let's see. Redfall as well. Forza Motorsport is technically the most technically advanced racing sim ever made. Minecraft Legends. We gotta look at Obsidian's Pentiment. A new grand strategy game from experts in the genre. Ara History Untold. Because they looked that in depth in the extended showcase. It's launching July 19th. Riot is bringing. So the Riot partnership is bringing League of Legends, Wild Rift, Legends of Runeterra, Teamfight Tactics, and Valorant, all in Game Pass. And you're all, and for instance, League of Legends, all the legends are gonna be unlocked for Game Pass Ultimate subscribers, which is phenomenal. Diablo 4 is coming next year. Persona is coming to Game Pass. So we have Persona 5 Royale, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 3 Portable. It's coming October 21st. We have... what's this game called again? Wulong Fallen Dynasty launches next year, early. A Plague Tale Requiem is coming this year. Overwatch 2 arrives on October 1st as a free-to-play service at a title. So we got a release trailer for that. Hot Wheels is coming into Forza as a DLC, coming July 19th. Microsoft's Flight Sim celebrated 40 years, and it's the Halo Infinite Pelican is coming into Microsoft Flight Simulator. Grounded is getting a full release. Their 1.0 release, finally. Sea of Thieves is getting some new DLC. Elder Scrolls Online. High Isle is coming to Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S June 21st. Fallout 76 is... let me see. Uh, oh, so it was a DLC for Fallout 76. I thought it was a brand new Fallout title. Okay, okay. So apparently it's known as the Pit. Okay, I was confused about that. Okay. We have Scorn is launching this year, October 21st. Arc 2 was... Did I say when it's launching? No, we gotta look at Hollow Knight Silk Song. High on Life, which is a creator from the creators of Rick and Morty, and you can tell the voice actor for Morty is one of the guns, and apparently each gun has its own character, has its own voice acting, has its own like what's that word I'm looking for? Like has its own not character. What's the word I'm looking for? A story, I said, but literally has its own. It's essentially an alien, Gallon. I think that was what they called it. And then they're shaped like guns, and you could use them as guns. But yeah, literally, it's like, huh? When I saw that, but nonetheless, Cocoon looked great. Let's see, Ravenlook. Now Wrapup Blade Point is coming to Game Pass on June 23rd, which was that blew me. And now we're gonna take a look at the extended recap coming from the Xbox Wire as well. So we got a first gameplay reveal for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. When I saw it, I'm like, what is this? We saw Valheim's coming to PC Game Pass in 2022 and Xbox in 2023. Microsoft Flight Sim is releasing a World Update X, which so the United States of America and U.S. territories is available free today for all players. World Update X was built with the latest high-resolution satellite and aerial imagery available. Fall Guys is getting a Halo collab, apparently, in part of the Spartan Showdown event from June 30th to July 4th. And we also got some interviews with some of the developers behind these titles as well. And also we have the Assassin's Creed 15th Anniversary Celebration stream that took place yesterday as well. So apparently we have Assassin's Creed Valhalla is getting another year of content. Year 2, including Festival, Mastery Challenge Pack 2, an Army Update, and brand new tombs to explore. Plus, sometime this year, the Forgotten Saga will hit Valhalla. This is a new roguelite inspired game mode that takes place in Niflheim. The daughter of Loki is pushing Odin through an endless realm of death. Let's see, and finally, the final episode of Eivor story as a free chapter to all players near the end of the year. And Discovery Tour and Assassin's Creed Origins IDC in Valhalla gives players a chance to explore the regions of these games without the violence. And then Ubisoft just released a 60 frames per second patch for Assassin's Creed Origins. And then apparently June 16th to the 20th, Origins will be free to play. And plus, several Origins inspired tattoos and an Origins naval pack have been added to Valhalla. And then Ubisoft said that it will reveal the future of Assassin's Creed this September in a very special event. So we'll just have to wait and see for that. Okay, let's see. And apparently E3 will return next year as a physical and a digital hybrid show. This is coming from GameSpot. E3 2022 is not happening this year, not as a digital show or an in-person event, but that's set to change next year. The ESA, which organizes E3, has confirmed E3 will return 2023 as both a digital and physical event. quote unquote, we're excited about coming back in 2023 with both a digital and an in-person event. ESA President and CEO Stan Pierre-Louis told the Washington Post, as much as we love these digital events, as much as they reach people and we want that global reach, we know that there's a really strong desire for people to convene, to be able to connect in person and see each other and talk about what makes games great. Well, they're not coming to E3, that's for sure. They went to Summer Games Fest and Xbox Game Pass showcases and all these other events that were available as physical events. So, to me, E3 is gone, like literally. They apparently took a break this year because they wanted to come out strong next year. I'm like, okay, you could have easily done a digital showcase. Plain and simple, not that hard. But nobody is gonna pay you to be on to showcase their titles or what have you when they could easily do it on their own, or part of Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest, Game of Day of the Devs, or the slew of these showcases that literally took place over the past 2 weeks. Literally, they could have easily done a blog post if they wanted to announce something, a Twitter post, but no, they're not. E3, to me, E3 is gone. Like literally, the only good thing about it was, like they said, people conveying in a physical space talking about video games. Like literally, that's it. But then again, there were these there is all these other events that took place this summer where E3 wasn't available. So there's, if E3 is not around, there's plenty of other events that are around as well. Not that all complicated, but nonetheless, E3 is done and over with. They're gone. All right, folks, we're done with gaming play, folks. Now we're gonna move on to tech. Alrighty, folks, so we have the first version of Meta's AR glasses, but are available for developers only, coming from The Verge. So Meta has decided to not sell the first version of its full-fledged AR glasses, codenamed Orion, and will instead distribute them to the developers so they can build software experiences from the device and future versions. A person familiar with the matter told The Verge. The company is also shelving plans to release a smartwatch with a detachable display and 2 cameras in favor of a design better suited to control a later version of the glasses. So next we have a new EU law that will mandate all iPhones that will include a USB-C port, including iPhones. This is coming from IGN. After announcing its plans last September, lawmakers in the EU announced that they had reached a provisionary agreement on legislation that will mandate phones sold in the EU must include a USB-C port by fall of 2024. Per the BBC, the UK says it's not currently considering adopting the same USB-C standardization as the EU, but a new press release from the European Parliament notes that USB-C will become the EU's common charger, meaning that electronics such as smartphones, tablets, cameras, and handheld gaming consoles sold in the EU will require a USB-C port for wired charging. The charging speed is also harmonized for devices that support fast charging, the press release notes, allowing users to charge devices at the same speed with any compatible charger. So, the EU on the other side of the world is doing phenomenal things with these legislations. Unlike us, where literally everyone was doing micro USB until they started adopting USB-C, which not everyone did. And on top of that, Apple literally has the old Lightning, or should I say the old iPhone charger, to the Lightning, to even USB-C. Amongst all the devices, why not just stick with one standard on their own terms, on their own devices here in the US? They can't even stick with one standard. So that's why the government steps in for stuff like this. I just wish that here in the Americas, the government will step in as well and legislate this. But yeah, we love money so much that apparently, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But nonetheless, there is an update for iOS 16 that will support the Nintendo Switch Pro and Joy-Con controllers, coming from The Verge as well. Apple's adding native support for the Nintendo Switch Pro and Joy-Con controllers on iOS 16. Riley Tester, one of the iOS developers behind the Outstore, discovered the new controller support in the developer beta of iOS 16 that was just released. The Nintendo Switch Pro controller works perfectly according to test that, and both Joy-Con controllers show up as a single device for apps and games to take advantage of. And we have everything that was announced at Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference of 2022 coming from CNBC. So, Apple CEO Tim Cook kicked off the Worldwide Developer Conference with a pre-recorded presentation featuring executives revealing the latest version of Apple software for the iPhone, iPad, Mac, and iWatch. They announced 2 new laptops running on its new M2 chips and more. So let's get into this, folks. So they did announce a new iPad OS 16 software. The new software will let two people easily collab on iPads. Users can message one another or start a FaceTime call to discuss what they're working on. And Apple's apparently introducing a new app called Freeform later on this year, which is a collaborative whiteboard that lets people work on a document at the same time. So it seems a lot what's available currently in Microsoft Office and Google Docs that has been available for years, which Apple always plays catch up. But they're rolling out a Stage Manager, which lets you overlay apps and change window sizes. Let's see. They did announce a new Mac OS Ventura. So, Stage Manager feature, users can easily organize open windows, group apps together, and toggle through. The search bar got a spotlight. Mail will have the ability to undo sent messages. Passkeys offers a password alternative that can be created using Touch ID. And another new feature will let you use your iPhone as a webcam, which was apparently already available with a third-party app. Apple announced a new 13-inch MacBook Pro with the new M2 chip. And a new MacBook Air that runs on the new M2 chip as well. And then the chip itself will have 25% motion sensors and 50% more bandwidth than the M1. Apple announced a new Apple Watch software, which includes better sleep tracking, a new workout running and fitness features on the Watch OS 9. You could track and manage medications, vitamins, and supplements with the Health app. New updates to CarPlay. Safety check. It will allow users to quickly turn off all services and app being shared with users' family, such as location, or whether users' texts go to other devices aside from their iPhone. Apple announced a new Buy Now Pay Later program called Apple Pay Later, which was already available from a slew of companies for years. And some new editing coming to iMessage. You could edit. You could apparently edit iMessage. You could recall and snooze text. And they also revealed the iOS 16. Notifications on the lock screen will move to the bottom of the screen so they don't cover the background photo when it's locked. And just major quality improvements as well. Alrighty, folks, so that's it for tech, folks. We're going to move on to entertainment. So we have a first look at the Last of Us HBO series, coming from IGN. Okay, let me show you this new still. Give me one moment, folks. So for all you audio listeners, you were definitely missing out. If you're coming later to check out the show on YouTube or even on Spotify. All right, folks, there you are. And we have Joker 2 has been officially confirmed for the title reveal. Joker Folly Dux. We have Dragon Ball Superhero. We have a global release date, and as well as the English dubcast has been revealed. As soon. But let's see. We have the United States will apparently be coming August 19th. So finally, it's coming stateside. And here's everything that was announced in Netflix Geek Week of 2022, coming from IGN. So we have a new reveal teaser for 1899, which we did do a live react for. A new stage in Alice in Borderland Season 2 is coming soon to Netflix. All of Us Are Dead has been renewed for Season 2. Barbarians 2 is coming to Netflix this fall. Vikings Valhalla shared a season one blooper reel. Manifest Season 4, we got a sneak peek. Shadow and Bones, the cast will return with Season 2. Warrior Nun, we got a first look at Season 2. With Fate, the Wink Saga, Season 2, we got a clip that showed a new character. Lock and Key Season 3, we got an official teaser. Sweet 2 Season 2, we got a behind the scenes update. The Imperfect is a new sci-fi series. School Tales, the series is a horror anthology. Series is coming from Thailand. Bear with me, there is a lot of announcements here. So, because it was over a 5-day period. So, Raul Ruli introduced the Midnight Club, a new series from the producers of The Haunting of a Hill House. Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. The Umbrella Academy cast discussed the third season. Wednesday, we have official reveal teaser. The Addams Family, which is a spinoff from the Addams Family. From Tim Burton, The Sandman, we got an official teaser, which we did a live react for as well. It's coming August 5th. Resident Evil, we got an official trailer. One Piece, we got a look at the set. We have Interceptor behind the scenes footage. The School for Good and Evil, we got a new teaser. Zack Snyder and Sophia Boteller appear from the set of Rebel Moon. We have Spiderhead is Black Mirror's meets Shutter Island coming to Netflix June 17th. We have an official clip for Wendell and Wild coming this October. The Zom 100. Okay, we have Blasted, which is a sci-fi comedy with laser gun alien combat, apparently coming June 28th. Spanish slasher killer book club has been teased. Day Shift, we got an official featurette coming out August 12th. We have a John Wick creative team is working on a vampire movie with Jamie Foxx, apparently called Day Shift. Troll, we got an official look. We got an animated film, The Sea Beast, from the filmmaker of Moana and Big Hero 6, coming July 8th. The Gray Man, which is apparently, we have Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling. They apparently faced off in this up-and-coming movie. Let's see. Now what else we got? We have Uncle from Another First World Look images. The Seven Deadly Sins, Grudge of Edinburgh, Part 1. It's coming this December. We have the first look at Exception. We have Farzar is a new adult sci-fi comedy series. Intergalactic, we got an official teaser, which is akin to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. We have Arcane Bridging the Rifts, a look inside the making of the series. The Dragon Prince, we got season 4. The next phase of the saga, Inside Job, we got an official clip. Jungi in Ido. Maniac, we get our behind the scenes featurette. We got our first image of Skull Island, the animated series. Masters of the Universe Revolution. A teaser image was shown. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, we got an official clip. And more. An official clip. We have an exclusive clip. And we have a behind the scenes featurette as well that we all reacted to as well on our YouTube channel. And the Hellfire Club, Stranger Things, Dungeons and Dragons Adventure. Stranger Things 4, Volume 1 unlocked. A teaser for Volume 2 will drop in July. Wild Things Animal Adventure. It's a new Match 3 adventure game. Desta, the memories between from the makers of the Monument Valley. Lucky Luna, a new vertical scrolling platformer. So we have previously released games are coming to Netflix, including Spritfire, Raji, and Ancient Raji, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So 3 Devolver titles are joining Netflix's lineup, which is Reigns, 3 Kingdoms, Terra Nil, and Point P. They're all from Devolver Digital. Multiple Netflix TV series is getting tie-in games, such as Shadow and Bone, Too Hot to Handle, Money Heist, and The Queen's Gambit. We have Dora, Dragon's Blood Season 3. We got our first look. We have Tekken Bloodline. Anime is coming. The Cuphead Season 2. We got an official teaser. It's coming August 19th. Sonic Prime. Introduce Cat and Froggy. Dragon Age Absolution. We got a teaser and it's coming this December. We have Castlevania Nocturne, a new show that we don't have a release date. We just got a teaser. And that's all we have for you, folks. We're done with entertainment, folks. Then we're going to move on to sports. So, we have the NBA Finals are still ongoing, with Game 6 will take place tomorrow, as of this recording. So, Golden State takes the lead against the Boston Celtics 3-2. They're ahead. We'll see what transpires at 9 p.m. So we have the U.S. Open that is taking place June 16th to the 19th, which is apparently a PGA tour on the European side of things. So the third major of the 2022 golf season has arrived, with controversy swirling behind the scenes. However, the USGA is ensuring a little wind as possible is taking out on the sales of its premier event as 2022 US Open contenders take on the Country Club at Brookline. It will be the first time since 1988 that a national champion will be crowned in Brookline, Massachusetts, and some of the top contenders are entering with a momentum, playing their best golf of the season as of late. This year's affair is out with a loaded field featuring most of the best golfers in the world. Masters champion Scotty I don't want to botch this. Scheffler and PGA Championship winner Justin Thomas are both looking to double up. Scheffler is looking to become just the 6th golfer to win the Masters at the US Open in the same season, while Thomas seeks to become just the 7th in history to capture titles at the PGA and the US Open consecutively. The headliners are, maybe Phil Mickelson, who missed the first 2 majors of the year amid a fallout from controversial comments. Mickelson returned to action last week and enters the country club still seeking a US Open to round out his career Grand Slam. Alright. So everything will apparently take place on Peacock if you guys are interested. If you guys are interested in checking that out. So we have the reigning national Atlanta Braves on Tuesday night crushed the Washington Nationals by a score of 10-4, and the victory pushed their current win streak to 13 games. That marks the longest win streak by the Braves since they won 14 in a row from July 16th through August 9th, 2013. The current streak is also the longest in the majors this season. The Atlanta win will also occasion this bit of recent history. And let's see what else we got. The 2022 College World Series is set. Super Regionals round up Monday, and there was a one big upset in the bracket. Tennessee, the top overall seed, was ousted by the unseeded Notre Dame over the weekend. The Fighting Irish as one of the 8 teams to reach Omaha, and they're joined by Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Stanford, and Auburn. The College World Series gets started on Friday. Alright, and we have the United States men's national team has ended their summer international break on Tuesday night with a visit to Estadio Cuscatlán to face El Salvador. Also, they are facing El Salvador, okay. And CONCACAF National League play. The Americans are undefeated this summer, having beaten Morocco and drawn Uruguay in friendlies before bashing Grenada 5-0 on Friday night to kick off their National League champion campaign as they look to defend last year's title. So it'll apparently took place already. So let's see. Let's get into this. Let's see who won. Oh, so it was a tie. 1-1. Yep, 1-1. Okay, I was confused when I saw that headliner. Okay. So lastly, we have the 2022 FIFA World Groups are now complete after Costa Rica beat New Zealand 1-0 to clinch the final place at the event in Qatar later this year. Joel Campbell's third-minute streak was enough for the CONCACAF nation to stamp their ticket, although they did not need the help of VAR or whatever that means. Let me see. I don't get it. I'm just saying VAR, whatever. Okay, so Group A, Qatar will host Ecuador, Senegal, and the Netherlands. Group B, we have England, Iran, United States, Wales. Group C, we have Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Group D, France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia. Group E, Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan. Group F, we have Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Group G, we have Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. And Group H, we have Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea. So that's all we have for sports, folks. Now I'm going to move on to music. Alrighty, folks, so we have the P. Diddy, or Puff Daddy, will receive the Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2022 BET Awards, coming from iHeart.com. Oh, and besides, I didn't give credits to the previous news stories coming from sports, because it was all from the same news source, from CBS Sports. So I might as well give credits to where credit is due. So on Monday, June 13th, BET announced that Sean Diddy Combs will be this year's recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2022 BET Awards. So P. Diddy will be amongst the Whitney Houston, Prince, Queen, Latifah, Mary J. Blige, Samuel Jackson, and more. And the awards show will take place June 26th at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. So it's festival season. Made in America Festival has announced also a lineup, and it's set to feature some of the world's greatest acts of 2022. On Tuesday, June 7th, Rock Nation posted the first flyer for the Made in America Festival on social media, and reveals the headliners include Bad Bunny, Tyler the Creator, Pusha T, Lil TJ, and more. So we have Coachella 2023 dates have been announced. It will take place April 14th through the 16th, April 21st through the 20th, and April 21st through the 23rd. And we have Rolling Loud is headed to the City Fields in Queens, New York this September, breaking the heat with an all-star lineup and announced on June 14th. Nicki Minaj, A$AP Rocky, Future are set to headline the 3rd annual festival. And we have 3 Point is returning to Miami and is bringing the South Beach heat with it. A blazing hot lineup has been revealed Tuesday, featuring headliners LCD Soundsystem and Rosalia. We have other notable lineups are including Black Coffee, DJ Harvey, Nikki Cravey, and Sama Abul Hadi. And the 2-day event is taking place October 21st to the 22nd. We have Post Malone is hitting the road this fall, and he announced on Monday that he's set to embark on a 2-month North America tour in support of a newly released 4th studio album, 12 Carat Toothache, with help from a special guest, Rudy Rich. We have Machine Gun Kelly is apparently releasing a new song, More Than Life. Arrive on June 24th. We have Demi Lovato announces a new album, Holy Fuck, and a release date of August 19th, the BL Island Records. And then we have some unfortunately sad news. Troubled Atlanta rapper who has collaborated previously with Drake and The Weeknd has died at the age of 34. So may he rest in peace. So next up we have the Radio Hall of Fame has announced its 2022 nominees coming from Radio Insight. So voting for inductees will begin June 22nd and will run through July 8th. The top 6 recipients will gain induction as part of the 2022 Radio Hall of Fame induction class. The two additional inductees will make up the 8-person induction class that will be selected by the Radio Hall of Fame nominating committee. More than 600 industry members will receive a conventional ballot on Tuesday, June 22nd, to cast votes for up to 6 nominated individuals. The confidential ballot will be conducted by VoteTam.com and overseen by Milan Kapler's Andrew Rosen. 2022 Radio Hall of Fame inductees will be announced on Monday, July 25th, and honored in person at the 2022 Radio Hall of Fame induction ceremony on Tuesday, November 1st, 2022 in Chicago. So here are the nominees. We have Bob Stroud, Bobby OJ Bob Stroud of WDRV-FM of Chicago, Bobby OJ, WDI-AM of Memphis, Broadway Bill Lee, WCBS-FM of New York, Carol Miller, WAXQ-FM of New York. We have Charlie Miller, WAX-FM of New York, Charlie Laquadaris of Boston, Chris Mad Dog Russo of Sirius XM. We have Dave Ross Kiro FM of Seattle. We have, I'm not going to read the rest of this, but amongst this list are Johnny Magic, WXLXL FM of Orlando. We have Mojo in the Morning, WKQI FM of Detroit. And we have Walt Baby Love Gospel of Tracks. And lastly, the top 5 of the Billboard Top 100 chart are: number 1, As It Was by Harry Styles; number 2, At First Class by Jack Harlow; number 3, Wait For You, Future featuring Drake and Thames; number 4, Running Up That Hill, Deal With God by Kate Bush; and number 5, About Damn Time by Lizzo. And all these articles that I literally stated previously were all a part of Billboard, unless other ones were part of iHeartRadio. But nonetheless, that's about all we have for you folks. If you guys are interested in sending us free mail, here's how you can contact us. We want to know your feedback, your thoughts, even questions you may have for us by sending us free mail on our Discord server, leaving a voice over at anchor.fm/TheImpactPlay, or even by email to readingmail@TheImpactPlay.com. Who knows, it may even be featured on a future episode or even a special reading one segment of the show. So thank you guys so much for making us a part of your day. We should join our community server over on Discord. Be sure to enter exclamation Discord in chat now. And guys, we're trying to unlock subs over on Twitch, and we need your help. Share the channel with your friends, your family, and anyone who believes will benefit from the show. Like a few mustics, and every little bit helps us achieve the goal even closer. We're even smashing YouTube goals left and right, and literally the only thing that has been straying away from us are the viewership goals over on Twitch to finally unlock subs. So join us there when we go live with our live recordings of the show, our co-streams, or even our playthroughs, and much, much more. And leave us a review if you're joining in on your platform. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, being a part with us on this live recording. If you guys are a Golden Cruiser and above on Patreon, I'll see you all there for the post show. For everyone else, have a great one.